Hello, everyone. Hello, Chu. How are you? Welcome, everyone. All right. So today we are doing the remainder of the dollar rolls, the remainder of the nickels. Hello, Cade. Oh, awesome. Congratulations. Yeah, gonna do the rest of the nickels where I found all the buffaloes and V nickels and silver and maybe some quarters. We'll see. Don't know if it's going to be a long stream or short stream. We'll see how it goes. How's everyone doing tonight? I know Kate is doing well. All right, let's get started. We have 10 rolls left of the dollar coins. We are looking for NIFCs, which are not intended for circulation, some Susan B. Anthony's, and possible errors. So let's see. First roll. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Hello, Lori. Lori, I've been literally stuck in my house for 2 days. Somebody finally came and cleared out my front door so I could get in and out because of the snow. But so I'm well. How are you? We are looking for the Kellogg's or the Wounded Eagle on the 2000 Philly. Who is this? Andrew Johnson? Nope. Hello, D. Connor. How are you? 1979 Philly. We'll keep that one. 2000 Denver. We want the Philly, not the Denver. All right. No Wounded Eagle. No Kellogg's. Thomas Jefferson. Ooh, Susan B. Anthony, but that one looks real rough. We'll put that one back. Come on. No Wounded Eagle or no Kellogg's. How was everyone's day today? Anyone else stuck in their house? That's a 2001. All right. Next roll. Come on. No double. No doubling on the letters. All right, Thomas Jefferson. That is a scratch, unfortunately. James Monroe. 2000 Philly. No, no error. We found one so far, Wounded Eagle. Hopefully we'll find another one. Hello, Brian. I'm not sure. I am not sure, to be honest with you. Haven't seen you around in quite a while. Oh, yeah. That's pretty cool. I remember. 1979, not the wide rim. Hello, Giselle. How are you? Yeah, it has been a bit. Not the wide rim. This one's a little too scuffed up. Oh, here is an NIFC Dwight. Dwight Eisenhower. Not bad. Not intended for circulation. We'll take that. William Henry Harrison, not an NIFC. You want to look for anything 2012 or later. Hello, Alex. How are you? Not the wide rim, and it's pretty dirty, so I'll put it back. Next roll. So we have 8 rolls left of this. Maybe we'll do some for the rest of the nickels. Hopefully there's some more buffaloes and some more V-nickels and silver in there. That'll be the last of the bag. Nope, not the error. 1979, not the wide rim, but we'll keep this one. Oof. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Yep. That's the goal, to try to finish that collection dump bag tonight. Oh, no. I got a little excited there. We are finishing up the rest of the dollar coins from last live stream. Then I'm going to do the nickels. And depending how long we go, I might do some quarters. We'll see. James Garfield. I don't know if we'll finish the nickel bag, to be honest with you. There is still quite a bit left. William Henry Harrison. Nope. Not the wide rim. No, I don't like the way that looks. All right. Next roll. The dollars aren't bad because there's only 25 coins per roll. So it goes by fairly quickly. Unless you talk way too much like I do sometimes. Sorry. Zachary Taylor. That's the Denver. We don't care about that. Rutherford B. Hayes, 19th president, not NIFC. 1979, not the wide rim. That one's pretty beat up too. We'll put that. Oh, here's an NIFC. Another Eisenhower. This one's not as clean, but we'll take it. No, Brian, I'm not. Unfortunately, I would love to be, but I'm not. I barely have time to go live or to do anything for myself. Never mind, yeah, low mintage. I used to be in a rock hounding club before I got my current job. It's something you just have to know, Giselle. Basically, you have to look for any scratches, any signs of wear from circulation, and stuff like that. Like this one has been circulated. You can see the scratches. It looks nice, but fingerprints is another thing. Yeah, it is fun, but unfortunately, right now I can't. Maybe someday. That's the goal. No. George Washington. James Polk. Yeah, I know there's a couple of coin clubs. Because when I go to shows and stuff like that, my normal dealers that I buy wholesale from, I know that they belong to a couple, but yeah, the iridescent coal. Yep. I when I was in the rock club, we used to go to Pennsylvania and all different mines that were abandoned and stuff like that, and search for crystals and yep, Rockhound Club. That is something I really miss. We used to go on field trips every weekend during the spring, summer, and fall, depending on the weather. That was, and we were able to get access where nobody else is allowed, so that was a lot of fun. Yep, I keep all the proofs. I've only found one though in roll so far for dollars anyway, and that was in this box. Ulysses S. Grant. Yeah, I like going through them. I don't know. I really like the Native American series out of the dollars. That's probably my favorite part. We have an S. Is that a type 1 or type 2? That is a type 1. The coolest rock I found. Oof. It was probably a 50-pound. No. Actually, no. It was something called the Herkimer Diamond in upstate New York. Do I have albums for coins? No, I use these. I have plenty of albums when I buy collections, but I don't put them in albums because I am a reseller as well. So not the wide rim. You mean Sacagawea? Some of them. Some of them are low mintage. It depends on the year. I live in, well, New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. I don't live in New York, but I feel like it because that's where I work. Could I, 2012 or newer? Like that's a 2011? Hello, Alex. Yes, I believe I have some on my eBay store if you want to check it out. Oh, wait a minute. William Howard Taft, 2013 Philly. So NIFC there. So that is the third. We want those big errors, though. That's what we want. Oh, you're welcome, Nicole. Too rough. Not the wide rim. Yeah, not bad. This box has had a lot of really nice coins come out of it. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining me. James Monroe. Yeah, the Native American dollars are, except these, that's not a low mintage. But anything 2012 and older, or newer, I should say, it's quite hard to find. Oh, it's about time. Jeez. I'm glad you got it. I sent it, what, a couple of weeks ago now, at least? Oh, nice, Brian. Yeah, I go to local coin shows. But I work on weekends, so it's kind of tough. I only have a certain amount of limited time. So it's really tough for me to go anywhere far from my house or the train station. I would love to go, though. Hello, Lyle. How are you? No, got a big scratch. We're not going to keep that one. Yeah, I have. I found quite a few innovation dollars. Those are hard to find as well in rolls. Let me look at. Nope. Yeah, I like the innovation dollars. They're pretty cool, and they do all of these pretty much tell a little piece of history. Like they tell you what number president they were. So he was the fourth president. I would have never known that. James Madison. This is not the wide AM. I wish I had a Cheerios dollar. That's one of the things we look for. James Monroe. I'm not going to buy one because I don't want to pay $1,000 for coin. Well, for my personal collection, I should say. But who knows, maybe I'll get lucky someday and find one. They're very hard to find. No, not nice enough. Hello, Chanda, how are you? No, I've never found a Cheerios dollar. I wish. I found the Wounded Eagle, but and that's like an $80 to $100 coin, but not the Cheerios. I haven't even seen one at shows for sale. Although I do go to tiny little local shows, so there aren't too many big dealers that go to those shows. Yeah, that's real nice. Here's a nice 1980. The wide rim would look like this, but this is not a wide rim. It was only on the 1979. The one in the 9 will be real close to the rim. What am I looking for on the Sacagawea? The Wounded Eagle, which looks like it has a couple of spears through right here. We are looking for the tail feathers and the wing feathers to be fancy looking, if you will, embellished. That is the Cheerios dollar. And then anything 2012 and older, or not older, 2012 and newer. Those are low mintages. And the Wounded Eagle and the Cheerios is only on 2000 Philadelphia. That looks a little embellished. Let me see. Nope, it's not. $19.79, not the wide rim. Yeah, it didn't though. It was just damaged. The coin itself was injured, not the design. Calvin Coolidge. Here's an NIFC low mintage. This one is 2014 Philly. Yep, 2000 Philly. You want to check right around there. It looks like it has 2 spears through it. And tail feathers. And some of the feathers have like real detailed design. You could Google it and see what it looks like. Cheerios dollar. Because I don't have an example. Now the tail feathers is the NIFC. No, is the Cheerios. Oh, sweet, nice. Yeah, just the 2000. It's both the Cheerios and the Wounded Eagle. But I don't think there's ever been one that has both on it. Franklin Pierce, a little too scratched up. Nice coin though. 2010 Philly. $19.79 Denver. The wide rim is only on the Philadelphia as well, not on the Denver, so don't even bother looking at those. That's a 2001. And Susan B. Anthony's have been rough. All right, last roll in the box. Well, then again, this box was somebody threw it or broke it or dropped it, and there were broken rolls. There were coins all over the place inside the box. The box was taped together. So, who knows? Last roll of the box. Then we'll move on to... Oh, I still have some from last roll. Then we'll move on to nickels. It has been a hot nickel bag. Had to be a collection dump of some sort. So far. See, that's a Native American coin, but it's not low mintage. Oop. 1979, not wide rim. Nicer though. No, there's no silver in these, unfortunately. The only silver dollar, or the last silver dollar, unless it's like a special issue, is the 1976, I believe, Eisenhower. Or 78. One of those. I forget off the top of my head. William Henry Harrison, damaged. Yeah, 1976 was the Eisenhower, and it's 40% silver. And they kind of look like... They look like that. This one is, what year? 1973, but 1976 they made the Eisenhower dollar, the Kennedy half dollar, and the quarter. They made a 3 coin set, and it's 40% silver in 1976. Yeah. You can't tell that it's silver by looking at it. You could weigh it. That's one way. Or you could look at the edge. If it looks silver, it probably is. No, that is an Eisenhower. Dwight Eisenhower. And they are a lot bigger than this. They're like that big. Oh, the lady? No, that's not silver. Unfortunately, that's not silver. All right, that's the end of the dollars. Here's what we got today's rolls. Only 4 NIFCs. Calvin Coolidge, William Howard Taft, and 2 Dwight Eisenhowers. And from the box, we also got the Chester Arthur, George H.W. Bush, Herbert Hoover, and Benjamin Harrison. And then the Sacagawea, here's the Native American, one of them. Really cool designs. And here is the other one. So we found 2 Native American NIFCs. Not intended for circulation. So they are only supposed to be in mint sets. They are not supposed to be in rolls or out for circulation. Get this out of the way. Put these away. All right, so we are moving on. Here is the bag that we're going to continue from. And oh, look, right off the bat, I don't know if you can see it, but I could. We continue with these, so how do I tell what? NIFCs, not intended for circulation, 2012 and newer. Oh, you're welcome, darling. We don't mind helping, answering questions here. This is going to be my 5th V-nickel, or 6th, out of this bag. This is from a bank bag, not a box. So basically from their coin machine at the bank. I do like getting these from my bank. Hey Mo, how are you? Oh shoot, let me close that before it spills. I am out of little coin buckets. I'll use a tray. Yeah, this is the same bag from last time. This is the same bag. I don't know. Here is a possible error. Is this no Philly? Oh, we want the Denver. There's a speared bison. It looks like there's a spear coming from top to bottom. Only on the Denver mint though. I don't know. It's with these bags. It's either you get a ton of stuff or nothing. Yes, I found for $18.99 was the oldest one I found in this bag. Oh. Are you kidding me? $19.75D. That is almost high D, but it's not. 1975 does have an error to high D. It would be like right where my thumbnail is. That is an error. But yeah, this is a continuation. We also found like 20 or 30, more than 20, close to 30 at least, Buffalo nickels. Oh, talking about Buffalo nickel, here we go. This is no date. But maybe we'll get a date off of that in the future. Oh wow, darling. That's amazing. Does she still have it? Oh. No, I have not. The high D's? No. I have not at all. That one that I just showed was the closest. Oh man, sorry to hear that. I was going to say 1990. If it was right now, I was going to say how much it could possibly be worth, but I'm not going there then. $2021. We want to keep 2009 and 2024s. They are low mintage. $2023, not what we want. Wow, yeah. That's a good way to get coins. I've heard a lot of people that work at convenience stores and retail stores that find a lot of coins, silver coins. All right, handful number 2. Oh, that's really cool, Brian. Hello, Rando. How are you? Hey, the silver is up over $6 today. I think silver. What the heck's going on? I think silver was around 10. All right. Why does this coin not want to focus? Hold on. Sorry. Yep. If you work in retail, I mean, a lot of people don't know what they have. Or there's theft or, Here's a V-nickel. This is not the one we saw. 1906, really beat up, but hey, it's a V-nickel. So that is number 5. And we have an S mint, 1947 S. $1947 San Francisco. I should probably pull up. Give me 1 second. I should probably pull up the list. That would be a good idea. Did I put it? Let me see. Here it is. Sorry, bear with me for a second. I'm just getting my little cheat sheet list. All right. Minimize that. Here we go. Move that over just a tad. Oh, come on. No. This whole AI thing is such a pain. It can be such a pain. You're trying to do something and then it corrects you for no reason. Here we go. All right, and that was a 1947S. 1947, possible Henning. That's not a Henning, unfortunately. If you don't know, a Henning is a fake or counterfeit. Darling, I have a lot of short videos and other videos that explain a lot of the errors if you want to check them out. The Henning. Henning nickel is a huge nickel. It is a counterfeit from, it's 1939, 1944, 1946, 1947, and 1953. And there are they're counterfeit nickels. I don't know. This guy must have had an affliction for nickels, so he counterfeited them. And they are worth thousands or hundreds, if not thousands. Oh, really? Huh. What counterfeit? What was it? A coin? Was it a bill? 1984. Henning. Weigh him. 5.4 grams. There are other clues. It's kind of hard to tell if you don't have one. Oh, yeah, well, that doesn't surprise me. I try to stay away from Morgan's, Morgan Silver Dollars, from Eagles, just for that reason. Too many counterfeits out there. And they're getting better. No, Henning. Yeah, the R has like a little loop in pluribus. Oh, look at that. And 1919. Partial date, but you can read it. 1919 right there. We'll take it. So that is a full date. You're welcome. That is a full date. We'll take that in the 1919. It would be, but I don't know. Well, you never know. And then again, the ones without the, like, there's some really low mintage or hard to find. 1961. There's nothing on this? I thought there was. No, I've never. Oh, look at that. We made 5 cents. Somehow this dime sneaked into the nickel bag. Or the bag of nickels, sorry. I don't want anybody to get the wrong impression. No, I have not. I don't know, $2 maybe, Nicole? I mean, you're paying a nickel for it, so. $1947. Let's see, 1947 Philly. No, nothing. But still a cool 1947 older coin. We'll take it. A lot of time to search through these. I like it. I have found silver in this bag already, and the V nickels, they're worth more than the buffaloes. So there's a lot of smaller errors, some big errors to find, so it's fun. Oh, here's a 1946. Oh wait, the 1947 is a possible Henning, so is the 46. Double die reverse on the 46. Nope, I don't see it. Let me check the R. Nope. That one is not. Let me check the R on this one. Nope. Yeah, and it's free. Basically. It's a fun hobby. It's free. It's cheap. Because whatever you keep, you're only paying face value for it, so. I have flipped many pennies for $10. Or even $5, so. Why would you not want that? Those Ike dollars, I think earlier today I saw $39 and it's 40% silver. It's just they're so big and heavy. I haven't checked since earlier today what silver prices were. Next handful. Ooh, we have a roller. Or is it 34? Shoot. Let me check. Now I'm curious. Coinflation.com. Silver coin value. All right, a nickel, a silver nickel right now, right at this moment, $6.17 or 18 cents. A dime, $7.93. A quarter, $19.84. That was higher earlier today. 90%, 50 cents. Coin is $39.70. $39.70. A 40% Kennedy is $16.23. Morgan silver dollar, 84.88. A peace dollar, 84.88. And yeah, the Eisenhower 40% is $34.71 right now. Oh, nice, TA. Yeah, I mean it's the easiest coins to find silver in are nickels. Although it's only 35%. Hey, look at that. Nice 1958. 1958D possible repunch mint mark. Let's take a look. No, I don't think so. But it is anything older than 1960 I keep. Buffalo. Oh, there is another one. I think it was 23 buffaloes we found. Wait, 23 full dates. And like we found over 40 in this bag already. Or 21 full dates and 23 no dates. Darling, if I finish this bag, yeah. They're right next to me. I just want to finish this bag. Because this bag, you're not going to find a bag like this very often. Or a box. This is definitely not normal. I wish we found, so far I've only found one silver in this bag. I wish we found more, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. Oh, nice image. I was doing that before they reached $30 or 35, and then I stopped. Which was not that long ago. I am still buying silver jewelry, though, from my gold and silver sellers. But coins, oh, here you go. Another 1919. Philly. So two 1919 full dates. We'll take that. Oh, and by the way, some of those buffaloes are key dates, lower mintage. So they're worth more. I just don't know which ones off the top of my head. Uh, 94. Oh, here's a buffalo, no date. Oh, well, I didn't pay anything extra for this bag, Giselle. It's $100 bag, and that's what I paid for it. So all the coins that I'm not keeping is going right back to the bank. Top 5 dates. Oh, let me look at the 1938 D and S, 1939 D and S, 1950 D, and of course the 1942 to 1945 silver. Oh, the pennies. Pennies. 1922. 1926. 1909. What's the other ones? Jeez. 1910 or 12? I forget, to be honest with you. But those are pretty much it. 83 now. Only if they're really, really nice condition. Because they did not make mint sets in 1982 and 1983. So if they look uncirculated, oh, you're welcome. If they look uncirculated and you could get a high grade, that's big bucks. Oh, we made another 5 cents. Here's another one. Oh, nice, Brian. That's 30. What was it that I said? 30 something, $34, $39. I don't know. Something like that. With your Ikes. Nice. That is 90% silver. Last year of the Kennedy, 90% silver. Other than the silver proof sets of recent years. Denver. We are looking for the repunch mint mark. Nope. Yeah, the mint mark on those older quarters are in the back of the coin. They're not in the front. And if it does not have a mint mark, it is Philadelphia. It's not an error. You're welcome. Yeah, wheat pennies some years are very low mintage. But I just know a few. Like the 1922, if there is no mint mark on that one, you hit it big, because they only made 1922 in Denver. So there is a D on the coin. If it is missing the D, they did make a mistake and minted them without the D. You're talking about hundreds of dollars, and in really good shape, thousands. So oh, little tiny itty bitty beehive. Let's see. No, not big enough to keep. What year was that anyway? 2023. $2013 and 1999. Nope. Joey, I wish I knew. I really wish I knew. I have no idea whatsoever. I never thought it would go past 100 at the beginning of the last year. And now I don't know if it's going to crash or not. So who knows? It's hard to tell. Yeah, the 40s are nice. They have like a different look to them. Not this Spirit Eagle. I mean Spirit Buffalo. I would not bet. I would not put any kind of money on either way. Whether going up or down, I don't know. Because I remember, what was that, 2013, when they hit $50 an ounce? I sold all my silver at that time at 47. And everybody kept on telling me that it's just going to go up. Why are you selling? And, well, it ended up crashing. But this time it feels different. This time it just feels different. And there's different reasons for it this time. So oh, interesting, Giselle. Oh yeah. No, I'm not saying you're not correct. I was just giving my opinion. It's I don't know. I don't know, like, oh, 1941, Philadelphia. We'll take that. Yeah, my opinion is, who knows? I wish I had a time machine to go ahead in time and tell me. I don't. That's not why silver is going up, though. I really don't. All right, let me put it this way. I'm not getting political or anything. it's not a political thing anyway. But there is a certain, 1937 buffalo. We'll take that. There is a certain country that their monetary system and their debt is backed by silver, and they are very low on silver supply. So they have been buying up a ton of silver. And that is a major reason why silver's... Nope. It begins with an E and ends with D. Or GB, to get more specific. So, since their silver holdings were decimated, why, I don't know the full story, but since they had to replenish that. Yeah, major silver shortage. So that's why they have been buying like silver. Now in 2013, I believe was the year, it was market manipulation by two brothers. That's why it went so high, and that's why it crashed so fast. Oh yeah, England is buying way above spot. Again, driving up the price. And yes, electronics does have something to do with it, but that's not exactly the reason why. Also, copper has been going up. So, again, that's why I say it feels different than last time that it hit $50. Oh. Yeah, I don't know, Kelly. I got rid of my EV. Hello, K11. How are you? The EV I had was the worst vehicle I've ever had in my life. Yeah, the thing is, you can't mine specifically for silver. Silver is a byproduct of other metals and minerals. So it's not like, I mean, there's the silver deposits, but not like gold or copper. They are a byproduct of copper and other minerals. Yeah, the Hunt brothers. Hello, Tom. He speaks. What's going on, Tom? Yeah, the Hunt brothers were the ones that cornered the market. That's not what's happening this time around. Now, if that particular country that has been buying up like crazy decides to dump all their stockpile, then we're gonna... Nope, same old bag. Yeah, that is true, Callie, but that's not the one I had. Yep. I already had some finds tonight. Oh, nice not nice, but decent 1959. Always want to look at that D. Nope, but we're going to keep that. One of the best bags I've ever had, to be honest with you. except for that penny bag that had, how many was it? 600 wheat pennies in it. More than 10% were wheat pennies. Yeah, no, that's solid state battery. It's different than, doesn't necessarily um need silver. Toyota's working on 1,000-mile range. Solid state battery. Yep, I got the bag from the bank. I get everything from my bank that I open. Here's another 1959 Denver. Yeah, I don't know. But again, silver is a byproduct of other minerals, and it is not financially feasible to mine just for silver. Yeah, well, does your bank have a coin machine? Because these bags come from my bank's coin machine. And they let me know if somebody who hunts coins like I do, if they have been dumping or not. Yeah, if they're gonna open up a triple die reverse possible on the 63. Nope. Yeah, well, I used to have TD Bank, and the reason why they got rid of them was because their machines were calibrated to take your money. So let's say you had $100 that you threw in there, you're only getting 95 without even knowing. Here's a nice well, not nice, but 1948 Denver. Supposedly, that's what happened with TD Bank and their machines. Suppose that's the story I heard, was that a weights and measures person went, they have to go around and make sure that all the machines are calibrated properly. And from what I heard, they were caught in multiple locations, not one. So they did away with their machines. Here's a 2025 Denver. We have plenty of these. I'll throw it in there. Now, I'm not saying that that's true. That's just what I heard. Yeah, that is true, Larry. I mean, I don't know a whole lot. Uh, Dave, I buy a lot of coins that came from the U.S. Mint. Unfortunately, most dealers only pay about a quarter of just yeah. Most dealers pay about a quarter of what the Mint was selling them for, slightly just above face value. the U.S. whatever you buy from the U.S. Mint, most of the time, it is not worth it. Yep. Oh, look at that. I just made 20 cents. It would be nice if this one had a big, nice cut in the front or reverse, but I'm sorry, obverse and reverse. I don't want people yelling at me. So we made 20 cents. Actually, 30 cents because we found 2 dimes. 1973. That's why I like opening up boxes and bags, because it's cheaper, way cheaper. Yeah, well, yeah, you lucked out. I know gold is over 5,000 today, which is mind-boggling. I do, anytime I find old electronics in the garbage, if I'm driving by, I do grab them because they do have gold in them. I have a couple of videos on my channel about that. That is a Philly. I don't think I'll ever put a video of how I process it and take it out of the electronics because it's chemistry. So I think I have a big pile in my yard of old electronics. So I think once it gets warmer, there's going to be more videos on my channel coming out with me looking for gold. Cell phones, remote. Oh, here we go. Does that have a date? No. No date. Oh, wait. 8? That looks like an 8 at the end. But I don't know. Might have to nicodate that. Here's another one. That looks like a 20 something. 29. Not full date though. Computers, radios, anything with the motherboard, TVs. Oh, jeez. Here's another one. Remote controls, cell phones. This is a San Francisco Mint. This could be a huge coin, but don't know the date. Have to nicodate it. Nicodate is an acid that kind of removes or whatchamacallit. Yeah, it'll basically show the date will come up, but at that point, if you nicodate it, which is an acid, the coin is considered damaged. Which it's damaged already as it is, but if you get one of the rare coins, you could be in, instead of thousands, you could be into the hundreds. So I would take that chance. Any of my mods here tonight? $19.46. This one's a bit too chewed up. See if it's pending. Nope. Too chewed up. Put that one back. I guess I don't have any mods in here tonight. Hello, Otto. How are you? I really have to figure out how to contact everyone. And just sending them a message that I'm going live. $19.60. Nope. Yeah, is he a mod? I don't remember if he was a mod or not. I've met Mo Money in person. We live very close to each other. All right, everyone. We hit 50 likes. Every 50 likes, I do a giveaway. I used to give silver every giveaway, but with the prices of silver, I can't afford to do that anymore. And the prices of postage, I cannot do that anymore either. So, as soon as I finish, it's not much what's on the table, we will do a giveaway. If you want to enter, you're more than welcome. If you don't, that's fine too. Basically, I will repeat the rules later, but basically you have to be 18 years old in the USA. I use a randomizer, so I will give you a keyword. I will give you a keyword, and all you have to do is type it in the chat. I use a randomizer, and it picks the winner. The winner will have to email me their address along with their YouTube username, the keyword, and the word giveaway in the email. I do not keep anybody's information once I... Oh, Tony. Once I ship out your item, I will email you that your item has been shipped. And, yeah. And I delete your information. All right. What am I giving away right now? What could I afford to give away? You know what? Since we started off with dollars, these are nicer. We have James Monroe, John Tyler, John Quincy Adams, and one more. We already have Monroe. James Madison. The winner will pick one. These are in higher condition. So the winner gets their choice. One winner at 100 likes will give another winner At 150 likes, we will give a silver coin. All right. What's keyword. Keyword. Let me grab a coin and find a keyword. Eagle. EAGLE. That is the keyword. All you have to do is type it in the chat. If you want to enter, you have to be 18 years old in the US. The winner must email me your address along with your YouTube username. And the keyword, which is eagle this time. And write giveaway on the email. And you're not going to get your coin next week. It does. Hey, Juan, what's going on? Oh, I hear you. I'm tired of staying home. I've been stuck in my house. I have not. I was able to get out of my house at around 8 p.m. tonight. Eagle is the keyword for the giveaway. Snow was blocking my storm door from opening, so I couldn't get out of my house. Which was actually pretty scary because I was running out of water. I thought a case, oh, come on. I thought a case of water would have been enough, but evidently not. Oh, nice, Wheel. You were able to get it? Did they give you any trouble? Yep, they get a delivery once. Hello, Silver State, how are you? They get a delivery once yep, once a week. Some banks twice a week, but I'm hanging in there. How are you? Glad to get out of my house because I've been stuck inside for 2 days without being able to go outside at all because I was barricaded in. Well, good, Wheel. I hope that you find something awesome. Just remember 2012 and newer is NIFCs. 2000 Philadelphia, you want to look for the Wounded Eagle and the Kellogg's. And 1979 Philadelphia, Susan B. Anthony, you want to look for the wide rim. Those are the major ones. You could look at the edges if you want. I don't because it hurts my eyes. Dylan, I was able to get it once. Cheerios. What did I say? Kellogg's? Jeez. Cheerios. I always do that. Um, yeah, some banks are nice, most banks are not. And Wheel, do not take the coins back to the same bank. Trust me. Light side, what's up? Trust me, do not take the coins back to the same the coins back to the same bank. Yeah, I've gotten a mixed bag. Yeah, because they're not gonna like it and they will stop ordering coins from you. All right, everyone in? Keyword is eagle. Here we go. Again, I do not pick the winner. The randomizer does. What's the best coin? Oh, I don't know, Dylan. It doesn't. It's all right. Um, right now, Brian, I'm setting it up. I just wanted to make sure that I did not need any login credentials. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't for this program. And yes, I do pay for this, so just to give you guys a giveaway. All right. What the heck? Here we go. All right, good luck, everyone. I do not stop the spinning, whatever wheel or whatever you want to call it. It stops by itself. Yeah, you did. All right, good luck, everyone. Here we go. Who's it going to be? Babe. Babe. Congrats, babe. Didn't you just win? Babe. Thank you, babe. Please email me again, and you have a choice. John Tyler, John Quincy Adams, James Monroe, or James Madison. Which one would you like? Congratulations. By the way, you could win more than once. You could win 10 times if I get 10 giveaways. It doesn't matter. So James Monroe, James Madison, John Quincy Adams, or John Tyler? Monroe. There you go. That is a nice one. Almost uncirculated. Nice and shiny for you. I don't know why I'm getting these. I don't know. For some reason, my camera is auto-correcting to like an orange color. I don't know. You got it, babe. You know what to do. Just email me your address along with the keyword. And your information. And again, please be patient. I don't ship every week. I might ship once a month. So be patient. You will get your coins. It just might take a while. All right, Juan. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful night. Yep. Here you go. Oh, I wrote giveaway twice. James Monroe. Nice pickup. All right, next giveaway is at 100 likes. So, can we get to 100 likes? What's my phone? 63%. Oh, shoot. Oh, man. I should have checked my messages earlier. Oh, well, I just missed out on a collection. Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate it. All right. Hopefully the guy will meet up with me tomorrow. Thank you. It's pretty much a done deal unless I decide to back out, but it is not coins. I'm almost ashamed as a coin collector of what it is that I'm picking up. It is 10,000 of them. No, I'll pick up hundreds of thousands of pennies if I get my hands on them. I might lose some subscribers when I say it, but oh well. Pokemon cards. Pokemon cards. Oh, nice. Nice, Wheel. I don't only resell coins, I also resell Pokemon cards. No date buff. Oh, that is a Denver? Yep, that is a Denver. No date. Yeah, over 10,000 Pokemon cards. I do resell them. I used to have a card store back in early 2000s. And Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh, if you've ever heard of those, that's what kept my store afloat. The sports cards did not sell. And I'll tell you, if I kept, 5 copies of each card that I was selling for like $20 back then, and a couple of boxes of cards that I was selling for like $70 back then, I would be retired right now. So, and not like struggling. I mean, retired, living the good life. Because the cards I'm referring to sell for about 500,000 each right now. 1941. Oh, Brian, funny thing you should mention that. Yes, I do. I also sell foreign coins. I do go live on Whatnot, and I mostly do foreign coins. 1941. We'll keep that. Foreign coins, tokens. I haven't done US coins yet on Whatnot, if you're familiar with Whatnot. Yep. 1958 Denver. Possible repunch mint mark. And this one is not. Oh, this one's damaged. Somebody decided to, I don't know. All right, this one's going back. Good question. Let's see. I always forget my emails and usernames. Some of my regulars know a lot better than I do. Come on. Okay, where the hell is my... I mean, where the heck is my, All right, let's see if I could find it here. I believe it's Franks _ Fines. What the heck? Why is this so difficult to find? Yeah, Frank's underscore finds. If anyone wants to check it out, here is my link. And if you use that link and you are a new person on the app, you get $15 credit from anybody on the app. So, all right, Brian, have a good night. Oh, yeah, they were junk. They were junk. I could get boxes of sports cards back then for like $2, $2 a box. And now I look at the prices that those are selling for, and I'm like, oh, you know how many cases of this stuff I had? Yeah, that's my username, Franks underscore finds on Whatnot. I don't do too many shows over there, just like I don't do a ton of live streams here, because I can't have a set schedule because of my job. 1946. This one looks a little funky. No, I don't think so. No, no silver in 1946. 1945 was the last year. 1942, which some are not. Here's a 1940. So 1942 to 1945. 1940, nothing on this, but we're going to keep it. Could I do that? I'll try. I'll try to remember. Giselle. Oh, we have a beehive. This coin is damaged, but first beehive. If you look right there, that is a die chip. That is called a beehive. Error. So we'll put that as a giveaway. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of self-promotion, so I don't mention a whole lot about my Whatnot or my affiliate links. I don't, or memberships. I'm supposed to, but I don't know. If I'm ever lucky enough to get a sponsor, I don't know if I would take it, because I don't like pushing stuff on people. Not pushing, but you know. We haven't found a 2009 or a 2024 in quite a while. Boxes or bags. No, no, you're good, Mark. No, no, you're good. No, I appreciate it. I did lose like 40 viewers once I mentioned Pokemon. Thank you, Mark. I accept it. Jeez. I appreciate it. Sorry, I'm tired. $89, $99. Ooh, there. Oh, there's not a whole lot left in the bag, but are there any goodies left? That's the big question. $1963. 1964 was one of the highest minted years ever. Oh, you didn't have to do that, Mark. I don't know how many more handfuls I have. What are you referring to, Giselle? Hello, Isaiah. How are you? If what was high? I'm confused. It's not very difficult to confuse me, by the way. Oh, I don't know. But I don't know. Well, I'm not sure the mintage of other coins. 1954D. Possible repunchment mark. That's about it. No. I don't know. I haven't checked on the mintage. Do I keep the 50 what the I keep anything 1950 or older? 1960 or no. Pre 1960. Jeez, Louise. I'm having a hard time talking. And the repunchment marks, yes, I keep those. As long as they're not like completely destroyed, I keep them. Hello, Janice. How are you? Welcome. We are at 72 likes. I might have like 5 or 6 more handfuls in the bag, and my hands are small. So if you want that second giveaway, hit that like button. Usually the newer coins. I have not seen them in the 80s, or I'm not sure if I've ever seen them in the 90s. I believe it's in the 2000s. No, Otto. Not yet, but I do have 4 boxes that I'm picking up from the bank tomorrow, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed. If I'm not mistaken, they're going for about $1,500 a box. So 15 times face value right now. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Oh, I see something. 1937. This is a nice one. This is a nice one, not bad. Oh yeah, the date, everything is nice detail. That's one of the nicer ones we found. No. 1959 Denver again. We'll keep that. Oh, sorry. Oh yeah. I think I would. I do have a bottle of it somewhere. I just never did it. The Nicodate. But I mean, it's a damaged coin regardless whether you do it or not. But if it ends up being a rare coin, it won't. Let's say it's worth $1,000. It might be worth like 200, but unless you find out the date, you'll never know. Hello, Rocco. Yeah, there's Nicodate. It's I believe it's made just for that. And if you can't tell a date, I mean, it's pretty much damaged as it is, so. Okay, light side, thank you. All right, I only have this much left in the bag. Not even 5 handfuls, so. I'm not sure, Silver State. I don't see the need to use it on quarters. Because it's only pretty much basically only Buffalo nickels that where the date is, it gets rubbed off very easily. But I don't. Oh, here we go. 1910 V nickel. Nice. 1910 V nickel. We'll take it. So that is the second V nickel tonight. A little too close. 1964, we will look for the repunchment mark. If I see it, I'll show it. I'm not going to move my tripod and my phone every time if there's nothing there. Because it wears out it wears the stand along with the bracket where the phone sits, so if I constantly do it. Oh, here's another one, 1920. That one has a partial date. 1920. Thank you, Mark. Usually when I have them, it's on Tuesdays or Wednesdays. Today, because of the snow, I could not get to work, so that's why I'm here. Otherwise, I'd still be at work. But usually Tuesdays or Wednesdays when I can. It is not guaranteed every week. I wish I could guarantee it, but this bag is amazing. I'll show you. I actually gave a few coins away from this already. Oh, thank you, Mark. But I'll show at the end the finds out of this bag. 2018. We have a little bee. Oh, we have a beehive. All right. All right, right here. So right here, we have it here. We have the star right here. Let's take a look around. Those are die chips. Ooh, full steps on top of it. And here is the start of one. It's not quite a beehive. It is a die chip, though. So, yeah. Yes, wheel. But if they find out you're doing that, they might not be happy with you. I would find another bank that has a coin counting machine and open up an account if they have a coin machine in it. And here's the trick to it. Whatever you throw into the machine, deposit it into that account of that bank, your non-primary bank. And then you'll probably have a debit card. Whenever you want, you could just withdraw the money, but make sure you deposit it. We are searching for error, for silvers, for older coins, anything worth more than a nickel, more than $1 earlier. So basically anything like that. Yeah, looking for coins that are valuable. Well, more valuable than face value. Oh, can everybody hear me? My phone just said I'm live. I don't know why. Okay. Oh, lots of luck. This has been one of my best bags ever. I'm almost finished. I will do a recap of what I found. And again, I've given some coins from what I found away as giveaways already. So, wheel, because it's more work for them. And they have to pay whenever they order coins and whenever they send coins back, because they can't keep the coins that you take them. They have to pay for the company to pick them up and drop them off. So it's a cost to them, and they get in trouble from their bosses, and it's a cost to the bank. That, it's all about the bottom line. I don't know how much these companies like Brinks and Loomis charges to deliver coins or paper money, but Yeah, it's a cost thing, and there's a lot of lazy people out there that just don't want to do the work. That's why I say if you go to another or open up. Hello, Kathy. How are you? If you open up an account at another bank, 1941, we'll keep that. That's why I say if you find a bank with a coin machine and take all your coins there, don't overload the machine every time where they have to constantly come and change bags. But that's why I say deposit the money into those accounts. Because I've had banks where I had accounts. One of the banks, I showed up with a bag of, or bins of coins, little buckets of coins. And the woman ran up to me before I started and said, "No, no, no, your account is closed. We are tired of you dumping coins in our bank." So, yep. Yep. I mean, if it's the same bank but different branch, if they have a coin machine, it's a little different, I guess. 1937. I don't know if that is. Yeah, it looks like damage. Yeah, that's damaged. You want to look at the surface for lamination, like if the lamination is peeled off or peeling. Those could be worth some big bucks too. So full date damage 1937. We'll take it. We are at 76 likes. Almost done. Delamination depends on the coin and what it is, where it is, how bad it is. Could be a buck to I've seen some 1941 Philly. I've seen some like Buffalo nickels, for instance, go for like 50 or 60 bucks. I've seen some go for over 100. So it all depends. Stuff like that, it's very hard to put a price on it because basically it's one of those things you put it up for auction, start it at whatever price, whatever the lowest price you'll take for it is, and see what happens. That's with a lot of coins, especially errors. So yeah, a dollar to hundreds of dollars, depending on the coin and how bad it is, or how good it is, I should say. All right. I think one more after this. And I will not be delaying to reach the 100 likes tonight. Because I am getting tired. Live streaming is tough. Giselle, I was stuck in my house for 2 days. I was freed, so to speak, at 8 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock. So for 2 days, I had one bottle of water left, um, which is not good. And finally, my landscaper came and cleared me out, but I couldn't even get out of my house until 5 or 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh, 1965. This is a beauty. Not full steps, but uh, that might be able to be removed without damaging it. Uh, well, I got the results emailed to me. I haven't had the doctor's appointment yet, but good, I believe. From the gibberish, from what I understood, everything looked good. That is damaged. I was going to say if that was from the mint, that would be a big error right there, but that looks like somebody... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Huh. I believe that is damaged, but when I look under the microscope, it does not look like it's damaged. Yeah, I see scratches everywhere. Hello, Michelle. How are you? Welcome. No, it's scratched. Somebody rubbed it against a concrete or sidewalk or something. Kind of looks like it is, yep, it is damaged. Almost looks like a broad strike. Oh, more coins on the floor. Definitely not getting to quarters tonight, that's for sure. And 1964, looking for the repunch mint mark. Nope. Hello, Jesus. How are you? Ooh. I think I'm all right, hanging in there. That struck through grease right there. You can see kind of part of the Monticello's slightly. Yep. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Sorry. This is a struck through grease error. Basically, they have to grease the dies. From the nickels. So this is very weak struck. The cents and the end of the 5 is weak. And you see those squiggly lines? That is grease. And on the obverse, you see grease all around it. So, struck through grease error. For the nickels, 1942 through 1945. And the easiest, or, well, 1928, I believe. The easiest way to tell, let me see if I find one. It is the mint mark is right here above the building. It is a P, D, or S big right there. So 1942, if it does not have that, it is not a silver coin. Do I have one? I know I got one out of this box. Or a bag, I should say. What the heck did I do with it? Did I give it away? I don't know. I forgot what I might have given it away. Oh wait, I have a whole bag of them. It's 35% silver, worth over $6 now. So basically, CDS right there. This is a 1943. So 1942 to 1945, there would be a P, a D, or an S right above the building, and that is 35% silver. Now 42, 1943, 1944, and 1945. The 1942 must have those letters right above the building. The 1942, if it does not, it's a regular nickel copper coin, which is lower mintage than the silver coins. And they are considered war nickel because, yeah, copper manganese. They are war nickels because they had to use the nickel or whatever metal it was for World War II. So they used silver instead to make nickels for those years. All right, this is the last handful. We are 19 likes away from the last from a giveaway. Interesting. I never looked at it that way, Giselle. Although the nickels are not silver, but it makes sense. Oh, jeez. Jesus, you could go on eBay and look at sold listings, not listings that are up. Look at sold listings for the item, whatever coin you want to look up. That is the best way to look at up prices. Unless you have an extremely rare collection, then that's a different story. We don't mind helping people out here, Wheel. Havestatum. Look on eBay. They can range anywhere from a penny to yeah, you should be able to use Google Lens. Just make sure the same thing pops up. It could be worth $1 and up. I mean, a penny and up. A lot goes into it. Condition, um, where it was minted. I mean, there's a lot of different things that change the value on the steel cents, especially. So I cannot give you a price on almost any coin unless I know the grade. And yeah, because the same coin could be worth a penny or it could be worth a few $100s. So nice toner, but not nice enough. Yeah, it's just there's a lot of different things that come into consideration. The best would go to a local card or a coin store and ask them. I know most coin dealers pay pennies, a couple of pennies for those, but 1953 Denver, not bad. But I could tell you, they will not be happy. Because a lot people love steel. Oh, here we go, 1904. Another V nickel. Let's go. A lot of people think that the steel pennies are worth a ton. They really are not, unless they're in pristine condition and graded. So V nickel, we got another V. I gotta see how many came out of this bag. By the way, this is the last handful that's on the table. I know you can't see it, but it's not much, so. We are 17 likes from the next giveaway. If we don't reach that by the end of this, no giveaway, sorry. All right. It looks like 1926, Denver. Is that a key date? 1926. No, the San Francisco is. 1926. Anything on the 1926 Denver? Oh, 3.5 leg. I think the legs are complete there. But that's a full date. I could see it. I could read it. So we're ending up with a bang here. A V in Buffalo. We'll take that. I'm sure there is Jesus, but unless you have something valuable. Well, first off, be careful. Make sure they are trusted. And second off, do you really want to pay somebody for something to get appraised by mailing it to them? If anything, I would find a big auction house or a dealer and go ask them. Because they normally do not charge you for appraisals. And I would go there in person. Because if I mail something to somebody I don't know, How do I know I'm going to get the same thing back? Or I'm not going to get completely ripped off? It's not completely unheard of people doing that, unfortunately. Hold on. I'll show you, Michelle. No, don't do that, Will. It's illegal. Right there. 1926. It's a little faded, but you could make it out. Or is that a 1928? That's a 6. You're welcome. So if you want to know where they are, let me get one that is clear. 1937. Let me get one that's better. Right there is where the date for the Buffaloes are. All right, 3 coins left. And you never know, you might have an error that you're not aware of. So make sure you have a book when you go through stuff. All right, so that is the end of the bag. No more. It is empty. And I went through one live stream without throwing money in the garbage. Coins in the garbage. All right, so this is from here. Let me see, what do I have in these holders? That was... Oh, that's going to be for giveaways. All right, so we have a 2014 double beehive, so beehive on both sides. 2020 beehive. 1940S possible repunch mint mark. 1983 does have, I'm not going to put these under the microscope. You can see a double struck rim or railroad rim. And there is a die crack right here. It's hard to see. You kind of see it. That's a die crack. And we have, well, you could only see the dollars. Everything else is underneath. We found a couple of proofs. And now let's see. Let's do the V-nickels first. This is all from this bag. We'll add 3 that we found today. We have 1, 2, 3. Our oldest, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8 V-nickels. 8 V-nickels. That is pretty awesome. Never found that many before. I think prior to this bag, I've only found 1, maybe 2 total. So we're starting a little tube of V-nickels. Is it going to continue? I doubt it, but you never know. I do have plenty of bags. These here are the no date, I believe. No date. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And we did give one away, I believe. So 9th, but we're not counting that. 19, and today, come on, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, no dates. Oh my goodness, we're going to have more with dates. So 24 no date buffaloes. That is crazy, unheard of on a nickel hunt, but we will certainly take it. And the dates, the full dates or partial dates, readable dates, I'll call it that. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Come on. So 16. How many did we get today? 17, 18. I don't know if I should count this. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 full dates out of this bag. Hello, Nicole. How are you? Hi, thank you. I appreciate it. So we got more full dates than no dates. And this here is all the pre-1960s. And a couple of like this one will go in there. Real nice 1965. And this week I'm getting 4 boxes of nickels tomorrow. Unless it was delayed because of the snow. But bags, basically whenever I could go there whenever, or they'll call me and tell me they have full bags. So nickels, pennies, I'm still getting full penny bags. Quarters, I don't want to touch dimes, so no dimes. Well, we got almost 1 full tube. And we had another buffalo that I give away in a live. I don't think I give away a V nickel. I did give away a silver nickel, though. We found 1 silver, so. Yeah, the boxes I have to order. The bags. Hello, AG. How are you? The bags. Not yet, Giselle. Eventually, I'll go through them and check that. No, Sarah. I do not. I do not clean any coins. I recently heard of the coin collection. I haven't gone through it yet, but I'm interested. Oh, I hope you find some awesome stuff, Nicole. I wish you the best. Heading to bed? What are you talking about? I'm ready to go out. It's 11:50 at night here. I've been stuck in the house 2 days without being able to get out. But yeah, Sarah, you never want to clean any coins. Because people can tell when they're clean and that decimates the value. Yeah, I was unable to get out of my house. The snow basically pushed, well, the snow drifted in front of my door, my storm door, and I couldn't open my door. I was stuck inside for 2 days until somebody, you know, came and bailed me out. So, yeah. But those are the finds. We did find some NIFCs again. 2 Eisenhowers. What was it? 2 Eisenhowers. A Hoover. No, not these. We found a Coolidge, Howard Taft, and 2 Eisenhowers today. Are they both Philadelphia and Denver? One Philadelphia and Denver. So those are our finds. These are our nickel finds for the whole bag, which, trust me, it was a tremendous bag. Yeah, it's the snow. Yeah. Yeah, it's a 2 feather. There's also 2.5 feather. Um, yeah, look at this, AG. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, and this is the full dates buffaloes, which are more than the no date buffaloes. And I gave away a silver from this box. These are the pre-1960s. Yeah, over polishing, grease, over greasing. Like I found that struck through grease error earlier, so yeah. I need some water. All right. Looks like we're not getting to 100 today, everyone. And I need some air because I've been stuck in this darn house way too long. So, anyway, this was, yeah, Giselle, it was. I mean, a lot of times I'll find more of this stuff, the pre-1960s and nicer stuff, but I never find this amount of buffaloes or vinicles. This is the first time. Oh, thank you, Wheel. Merry Christmas. All right, AG, have a wonderful night. Hope you get some rest. And yeah, that's going to come to the end of it. I might go live tomorrow or the day after. I don't know. It depends how I feel and what life deals, you know. But yeah, maybe I'll see you. Anyway, I hope everybody has a wonderful night, wonderful day tomorrow. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you again soon. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you very much for joining me. Take care.